Hey there everyone, and welcome to another daily dose of Aether Raids. Today's video actually features 3 matches rather than the usual one. I did miss that one match on day 3, and just plumb forgot to do it. So just the way the Aether restoration played out, I had to do 3 matches on Monday. So this is a prison setup. Very simple stuff. Just take a nice solid 1-range tank and let them delete the enemies. Yeah, nothing special here. Let's go ahead and get into my clear. I sent in the Savior Squad team for this match. I actually probably could have deployed the Dragon Wagon now that I look at it again. But basically, when I played this match, this was immediately after my Summoner Duels spree. That went way too long. So my brain was just totally fried, and I didn't really feel like taking any risks whatsoever. So I sent in this team, and Idun just totally demolished everything because near save and all of the scary people are armored. So yeah, that's how this map went. Nothing super special. I'm gonna let this one play out, and see you in match number 2.
I am the answer.
This way. I'll do it.
Explain.
Yes? It will be done.
I'll protect you.
There is but one future.
Why not?
I am the answer.
Yes. Close your eyes.
It is decided. Yes?
What is your desire? Come on, come on!
Yes.
Yes.
This way.
The second map is another prison setup. Looks like the idea here is that Brave Edelgard with Far Save is supposed to make player phase approaches difficult. And then if you do a enemy phase style approach, there is a rally trap element where Ingrid will come out to rally Ophelia, and then she'll get a refresh from either Plumeria or Azura, and then you'll be attacked at both ranges. So that looks like the idea for this map. I do see a couple glaring weaknesses. One is the fact that Plumeria is not protected by Edelgard's Far Save. You can just break the structures up the left-hand side, take her out, run away. And then Saros is prioritized to move next. She's melee, no assist, and even though she's probably the same distance from your team as Edelgard, she has the lower slot order number, so she is prioritized to move. And then she will get a refresh from Azura, who has aerobatics. She'll fly onto the mountain. And as long as you can keep your units out of Saros' extended threat range, you should be good to go. The other big weakness is the other refresher, Azura, on the right-hand side. You can use a 1-range attacker, or, I don't know, I guess a sufficiently powerful 2-range attacker to break through the Edelgard. But I would recommend going after the Azura just to get rid of the refresher. And you can then have her attack them and run away. Regan would be a really good option for this, since she has Canto 3 on her weapon. And again, Saros is prioritized for movement on the enemy phase. She'll get a refresh from Plumeria, and her extended threat range is not exactly the greatest, so you should have a pretty easy time cleaning up the enemies after that. So that is the set of weaknesses that I see for this map. Let me go ahead and get into my clear now. I deployed the Canto of Use team for this second match. I took advantage of the fact that Plumeria is not protected by Edelgard's Far Save. I just broke the...
First choice.
the name is failing me right now.
Yeah.
Ornamental structures? That sounds right. Ornamental structures up the left-hand side, and then had Yuri take down the Plumeria on turn 2. After that, Saros is prioritized for movement. She is melee with no assist. So is Edelgard, but the next tie breaks there are distance from enemy, which is the same, and then slot order, and Saros wins that priority check, since Edelgard is obviously the 7-slot unit. After that, Azura uses aerobatics to get to Saros. She actually goes onto the mountain tile, which is quite unfortunate for her.
What is your desire?
And then Saros is able to move 3 spaces, so the only precautionary measure I need to employ was to make sure that none of my units were in that extended threat range. So we'll see that play out. And then, yes, Azura is on the mountain tile, so she cannot be protected by Edelgard's Far Save, because Edelgard can't actually go onto the mountain tile. And then I think I had Erika take out the Saros. Yes, and then Katria took out the Ophelia, and then just cantered away. And I left the rest of the enemies alive. With Erika having one charge on her Luna, that makes for a really easy KO on the Edelgard, since with triangle attack she will be able to loose that Luna on the second hit of her brave attack string. So yeah, that's it really. I believe, trying to recall if Ingrid is forced to rally here. I think she might be.
I'll do it.
But I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, this is cleanup at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it play out. And hope you enjoy.
Yes.
I won't disappoint.
Leave it to me.
Why not?
Yes. Over here? Not my first
It will
choice.
be done.
To be by his side.
My orders?
Where to, friend?
Not my first choice.
The third and final match is just a cluster of enemies. Nothing really super complex about this map. No crazy rally and refresh shenanigans. The map doesn't even have a refresher. There are a lot of ways you can go here. The Hector doesn't have far save, so one good thing you can probably do is just do a hit and run strike on the Gunthra, just attack her from over the Dark Shrine. You could probably do something pretty similar with Saros, although that, in my opinion, would be a little bit harder. You could also just tough it out. You can break the Bright Shrine and have the Gatekeeper attack into you. That's a pretty good way to secure an easy KO. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of options here. So I will stop talking about the map here and just get into my clear. Of the many possible approaches to this map, I chose the most boring one possible and just sent in the Savior Squad. Pretty basic stuff here. I was actually kind of worried about Fjorm's ability to tank Gunthra, since she is basically constantly within 2 spaces of Plumeria, who has the lowest defense on the team, so she gets the Gunthra debuffs. But it turned out to not be a problem. I guess, hardy fighter Ice Mirror is just too strong for even a weapon like Refined Blizzard to overcome. So that's it really, just kind of sat in enemy range. I didn't even bother going after the Aether structures since it was the last match of the season and I was just ready to be done. I'm going to let this run and see you tomorrow for the first match of Light Season.
Yes? I'll protect
Why
you.
not?
Come on, come on!
Yes.
Yes. It is decided.
Close your eyes. Oh, I'll do it.
Explain.
Why not?
Lady Niffle.
This way.
Come on, come on!
I am the answer. Yes.
Oh, I'll do it.
There is but one future.
Yes?
Yes.
It will be done.
Yes?
I am the answer.